Drama, the double smiley face ball python. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the vlog. Let me know how your day is down in the comments because I love reading about you guys. As a matter of fact, I'm about to pull some snake eggs. That's right, more snake eggs. I love the fact that we are in the snake egg production season. I tell you what, it just makes me so happy. This happens to be another children's python. Oop, and look at this. This one egg is out right here. We're going to put this aside and we're going to actually candle that egg to make sure that the embryo is up. You guys remember from last year, you always want the embryo to be on the top side because it actually forms a little air sac, and that's how the embryo breathes. If it's flipped, it'll actually drown, it won't hatch. But this girl is wrapped around a beautiful clutch of eggs, and again, she is a children's python. Look at that. Ooh, doggy. That is a beautiful clutch right there. We're just gonna pop it out. Oop, looks like we got one little slugger in there for sure. Let's see if we can get this out. Mama doesn't want to let them go. They are looking really good. Let's go ahead and set them down. And again, this is a little infertile egg, and it looks like we have another infertile egg here. So we've got two infertiles, which, hey, that isn't bad really overall. The other eggs look fantastic, and there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 good eggs. I think we had 12 in the first clutch, so 14 good eggs, 2 slugs, 16 total eggs. That is an enormous clutch for a children's python, and I am so excited because we haven't really been producing very many children's python the last couple years. The vast majority of our Anteracio, which is of course the spotted children's, and Stimsons were really spotted pythons that we've been producing. So now we have 2 beautiful clutches of children's pythons, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more clutches of children's to come, and a bunch of spotted, a bunch of Stimsons pythons. Oh my gosh, what a way to start the day. I am always excited when I get snake eggs. Again, pretty soon we're going to be pulling all kind of clutches, so it is getting absolutely incredible around here. Let's go ahead and candle this egg and just make sure the embryo is on the right side. And basically all I do is I come into our utility, our sink room, and I can turn the light out where it's dark enough where I can use this little flashlight on my iPhone and I can look inside and make sure the embryo is on the right side. Let's go turn the lights off. And what I want to do is just shine light. You can see that little red ring right there. That is actually the embryo. So that's absolutely perfect. I mean, the egg was definitely right side up, which means there's a good chance it'll hatch, which is really exciting. I'll go ahead and put this back into the egg box. And speaking of the egg box, just for you guys that are interested in maybe how we're incubating, we use this material right here, which is called Hatchite, which is basically just perlite. And then there's that like water gel isomer that basically is mixed in. So basically when you touch it, it's relatively dry to the touch, but it keeps the humidity very high. You can see some of that isomer just kind of mixed in, which just basically looks like a clear gel really, and that keeps the humidity really up. We want the humidity to literally be like 95+% in here, but we don't want the eggs to be wet, so we don't want them on the wet. And basically all we're gonna do is just close this up into a box that doesn't have any holes in it, and we're gonna check these every couple days to recirculate the air. I take all of my python eggs home to my home incubator, which is a walk-in incubator, and it stays at 89 to 90 degrees in there. These guys hatch pretty quick, so I think that these guys will be out in about 45 to 50 days. I wanted to make it over to the reptarium, just kind of check things out over here as well. Night Fury is absolutely stunning right now. Just shed out an unbelievable iridescence on this animal. Woohoo, doggy. That thing is absolutely incredible. And again, it got its upgrade to its new cage. Loving it to death. Definitely using a lot of the climbing elements all over the place. It just seems to be happier than ever, and certainly is beautiful. Hopefully this week he'll eat really good, which will tell me he's settling into his new cage. But as of now, I couldn't be happier with the way it's acting, and it sure is looking gorgeous. A lot of times you guys ask us to just be real, you know, just be in the moment and stuff like that. So I figured I would just spend some time with Lori as she's switching males and female colubrids and just kind of chit chat. You know, for years I was like the colubrid guy. I mean, I did everything. I fed them, I watered them, I cleaned them, I bred them, I pulled eggs, I did everything. But really, to be honest with you, my life is just so busy now, and Lori kind of took over years ago. Then last year Eric was kind of solo. Lori decided to get back on it because she would, no, there's nothing wrong with Eric. She just thought that she would kind of get back with it because we have more animals and stuff like that.
I was listening to you babble about you doing these, but it's been a very long time since you've done colubrids.
It was like 2 years ago. 2 years ago I bred all the colubrids.
You did not.
I did so.
You did not.
Keep moving. You're not getting any work done that way.
You need to shut up. You are a liar.
I think it really was 2 years ago that I bred
wasn't.
colubrids. 3 years ago.
10, 15 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Go back through through the old snake bite.
No, the truth is that I think it was 2 years ago that I
Back when
bred.
they were in our basement. How long ago was that?
No, that's not true. But Lori is really good at this, and basically all we're doing is just kind of going through switching males into females' cages. Basically what we do is we'll do about 1 male to every 3 females. Sometimes we'll do 2 males to say 5 females, depending on the groups and stuff like that. And basically you just rotate them through every single day. We give them a couple days off a week to kind of rejuvenate, as well as feed and stuff like that. But that's basically it. Look at that snake right there. Oh.
Yeah, so we got a plasma male to a hypo lavender female.
Oh my gosh, that is so absolutely, that's going to be a beautiful clutch right there. I love that plasma stuff, and the plasma stuff is actually just a lavender diffused corn or a lavender blood red corn. And then we just have, again, creamsicles. And you can really see with this animal here the influence of that emery rat, right? Creamsicle corn snakes are albino corns bred to an emery rat. You can really see in that animal how that emery influence, and that's what causes that nice beautiful orange in the creamsicle. Again, you can see the emery rat influence in these guys too. Those are actually het creamsicle scaleless corn snakes. And honestly, you know, I'm not like a big hybrid guy. Really, when they bred emerys to corns, it was really similar. They were subspecies of one another. It didn't really seem to be a huge deal. Nowadays, I'm not really big on the hybrid things, but most people don't even realize creamsicle corns are an actual hybrid. These are our mandarin rat snakes right here. Of course, we always keep a little bit of a moist box in there just because they like that. They also like cooler temperatures, so we always keep them on the bottom row, keeping them a little bit cooler than the rest of the collection. So if you had to say, I mean, what do you think the potential, I mean, it's looking like a good year for us?
Yeah, actually, I really do think so. I'm really excited about it. I think I was filming that the other day about our first clutches, starting to your first sheds for our first prelay sheds. So I think we're really going to have a good year.
If you're going to guess, what clutches are we going to get first?
As always, it's always Pueblans, Mexican Black Kings. They always seem to be the first, although I do have a couple corn snakes that I saw yesterday.
These are Arizona Mountain Kings. This is the hypo-melanistic there. Ooh, doggy. That thing is unbelievable. What's the project that you're the most excited about this year? Look at those Mollendorfi right there.
Yeah, it'd be great to produce these for sure.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll see.
And you can see the hypo compared to the normal Mollendorfi, how they look. That's amazing. So with any luck, we'll get some of those. That is definitely, I put that in the top 5 clutches I was excited about this year. So that is really cool. You can see like this is a group that has 2 males. So that male goes in there. This male goes from here, goes into there. Actually has 3 males. So this male goes into the next cage and so on. And there might even be something to the fact that that male actually smells the other male's scent, and he may want to breed out of a dominance thing. So something that a lot of python guys will do is actually take the shed of another male and put it in a female's cage, and that male will want to breed. It's just a little breeding trick that happens. Colubrids are probably the same type of thing. So there's certainly the scent of that animal. Apricot. And this is a beautiful apricot Pueblan right there. That's going in. Again, same thing. We've got multiple males. So this male comes out of there, goes into the next cage, and so on and so on. And that's just kind of how we continue to do the colubrids all the way down this aisle, all the way over the other side. So anyways, there's your little real moments with us just hanging out. Lori going through and doing all the work, and I'm just kind of hanging around with the camera in my hand. Right, Lori?
Yeah.
For those of you that are having Bella withdrawals, because it's been a few days since my girl Bella has been in the vlog, she is doing wonderful as always, and her target training is going so well. Literally now I take that blue ball out and she just runs right down, and she knows she's going to get something, whether it's attention or food. Like I had mentioned in the beginning, we were always targeting her with food, and then we went to every third time where we would target, we would just give her affection. Now we're at the point where it's about 50-50. Half the time we're doing food, half the time just attention, and nevertheless she has picked it up so well. She is such a smart girl. There are days where I just want to kind of gawk at animals and kind of enjoy them. I want to show you a few animals we held back last year when it came to ball pythons. This happens to be a really interesting fire red stripe that we hatched out, but it looks different from everything we've ever produced from the red stripe, so I'm really not sure what's going on. There's definitely some other genetics going on here. I just thought it was absolutely beautiful, and we actually hatched 2 of these kind of mystery red stripes last year, so we thought we'd raise them up, and hopefully next year we'll get a chance to breed them if we can get them up to size, because they're both females. And this was another really cool animal that we hatched out last year. This is actually a pastel Mojave, or what they would call a pastavi, but then it's a bongo that's actually het for ghost. It just is a really cool looking animal. It has all those really cool white markings on it. Really an interesting color. That bongo gene is really cool. It's a little bit cinnamon-like, but definitely very different overall. I'm absolutely loving it, and I'm hoping that this girl will get up to size next year and hopefully produce some eggs as well. And then check this one out here. This is absolutely a ripper. This is actually a killer bee bamboo Woma ball python. Doggy, that thing is just so weird. When it hatched, I was like, oh my God, I gotta keep it. This thing is just too awesome. So there it is. Hopefully that one will make it up to size next year too. And just for reference, this is basically the exact animal that Pastavi bongo het ghost, but this is actually a pastel lesser bongo het ghost. So you kind of see a little bit of the difference, how the lesser makes it a little lighter, but nonetheless, still an amazingly beautiful snake. I absolutely love albino cinnamons and albino black pastels, and this one's a feisty little monkey. It's okay, little girl. There's nothing going on here, girl. You don't have to be a striker. It's okay. But she is looking absolutely stunning. I mean, look at how beautiful that animal is. She is definitely not very happy right now, that is for sure. Okay, girl, I'll put you back. And again, for reference, this is actually albino black pastel. The albino cinnamon and the albino black pastel is pretty similar, but you can see there's definitely some differences. The albino black pastel is just kind of a little more white and a little bit higher contrast. An absolutely stunning snake. Whew. How about this spy girl right here? Of course, this is a spider pied. Wow, the white on that is amazing. And I always say the white on a pied is even more white than the blue-eyed Lucy's or the black-eyed Lucy's. It's definitely the most white snake out of any of the ball pythons. Speaking of white, look at the white on the side of the spider calico. Some people call these calendar ball pythons. Unbelievable the amount of white that comes through when you mix those two genes together. This one here is actually a pastel super striped spider ball python. The super stripe is actually an allelic animal, which is a yellow belly and a specter ball python. And of course, then it has the spider and it has the pastel gene on it. And all together, it makes one stunning snake. Honestly, I'm keeping a whole bunch of other snakes too, but you know I'm also keeping Drama, the double smiley face ball python. And again, there's probably another 60 or 70 snakes I'm raising up as far as ball pythons, and a bunch of other boas and pythons, as well as a ton of colubrids and even geckos and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to just take a little time, show you guys a few things, because like I said, sometimes I just need to shut it down and just look at some beautiful snakes. And that's what makes my day so amazing. Real quick update on that emerald tree boa that we got a while ago that someone donated. Remember, it came in with some like blisters on it. It looked kind of pretty rough. It also had some mites, I hate to say it. We were really careful about the quarantine process. It's completely mite free now, I'm happy to say, because you guys know I hate mites. I haven't had mites in my collection for years and I want to keep it that way. Thankfully, it's completely mite free. It shed out and all the blisters look like they're gone. You could see a couple little scars on it because the animal probably was wild caught. I thought it was captive when I got it, but unfortunately, I'm sure it was wild caught. I'm also very happy to say, finally, it ate for the very first time the other day, which is a huge thing because it is kind of thin as well. Now, the one problem I will say about emerald tree boas is that they can have chronic regurgitation syndrome. So let's hope this animal actually keeps it down. You can see it's got a pretty good lump right back here. So with any luck, it'll digest it really well. If that happens, I think we're on the road to success with this animal. But again, we're going to quarantine this for at least another few months before we even think about putting it anywhere else. We'll say our other emerald tree boa that's over at the Reptarium has regurgitated a couple times. I've talked to my vet. This week we're going to actually treat it. I'm going to take you guys along on the journey so that you know what you do if you have that type of issue. Nevertheless, this emerald tree boa does look like it's on the right path. I'm excited about it and I hope that it does well. But again, we've got a long way to go. So far, so good. As the night's kind of getting to the end, I did want to ask you guys a question. Today was actually a lot busier than the vlog might have seen because we had a 2.5-hour birthday party here at the zoo. We had a Cub Scout tour and we had a Zoo to You as well, where we took animals and did a party. And I didn't really film any of them because I don't want you guys to be like, I just don't like that part. So let me know in the comments, do you want to see little bits and pieces of that, or should I film around it? I'm not 100% sure. I could have taken my camera and done the whole thing, but I just felt it was a little repetitive. I don't know what to do about that, but I do want to know from you guys again. And I know some people like it, some people don't like it. Regardless, that is going to do it for me today. I'm going to wish you guys an amazing day, tell you I love you and your support is amazing. I'm going to say be kind to somebody, and I promise I will see you guys tomorrow.